How's it, guys? Welcome back to another episode of CDS Customs. I just want to show you today something different. It's on a Civic EK, one of my personal cars. I've been working on it for a while.
Flashback. End of flashback.
And then we got busy, things got out of hand at the shop, and the car was standing for a few months that we didn't do anything on it. So we've got big plans on this car, as you can see behind me. It looks rough at the moment, but you guys know how it works with the project car. I'm gonna give you a quick tour on the car, walk around it, show you how it looks at the moment, and then inside, outside, and then I'll tell you a little bit more about the plans on the car, what the plans are on doing on the car. Show you the motor we're putting in. We will put some parts, list parts on the car and all that. So there's still a long way to go. We're going to post a lot of videos on this car for you guys to follow and see what we do until we're done with it, and take it for the dyno and do a few runs on the car. I've got a picture in my head on how I want it to look. Let's hope we can make it work and make it look the way we want. But like I said, there's a lot of work and a lot of plans and a lot of parts going into this car. Okay guys, so I'm going to give you a walk around on the car quickly. show you how it looks. The rust looks bad, but it's not that bad. It's only surface rust. So I'm gonna walk around the car quickly, show you a few things and a few plans that we have on the car. So firstly, the engine bay. It looks very rough at the moment. Like I said, it's not lucky to see it like this, especially after the car got a few good trophies at Show and Shines and German versus Jap. I took first place for best Honda. So now it looks dirtier than normally it was. I mean, it was always clean, but it was standing for a few months now, so it's quite difficult. Okay, so on this car we're gonna do new cradle and then repaint everything, close most of the holes everywhere, get it nice and shaved. All the brake lines are gonna go inside here, so you won't see any brake lines running around. The battery we're gonna move, relocate. I think most probably we're gonna build a bracket that comes here for the battery. Okay, then we're gonna build a bracket that comes here. It's like a stiffener. It builds up there, and it runs around this way. We've got some new arms, adjustable arms here. We've got coilovers. We're waiting for the big brake kit, calipers and discs. So that's still on the way. We have to fix this. This happened when the car still had air suspension in. So the car went down, pushed up the wheel onto the fender, and we opened up the door, and then yeah, this happened. So the rest of the car is still not bad. It looks funny with the stock VTEC wheels, but yeah, this is just for moving it around a bit and all that. So I took the spoon wing off. We're gonna do Type R wing. Then inside I'm not that sure yet. I know we're going for full raw cage. I'm not sure about the roof lining and the carpets. That's the two things I'm not sure about. I don't know if I want to make it white, just paint the floor, or put black carpet back. And then all the door panels and the dash and all that is coming suede. Like I said, then we're going to do 2 bucket seats, 2 bright bucket seats with Takata racing belts, 4-point harnesses, and there's a few parts still on the way. There's still a lot of other parts that we still have to order and wait for. So this is going to be a proper build. It's going to take a while, but yeah, I'm really looking forward of finishing this car and enjoying it and all that things. So let me open this side for you guys. It looks rough, but it's not that bad. It's these type of things that I enjoy actually. So there's a little bit of rust there. Most of the Hondas, most of the Civics do rust there. I did fix a few in the past for a few clients and people. This is only surface rust. This will come off very easily. We're gonna straighten up the shock towers and bolt the new cradle in and all that things. So I actually started on the car. It's been a while that I didn't do anything on it, so so I fitted the front cradle, fitted all the parts to see if it actually fits properly. Moved it a bit, get all the lines right. So I'm going to show you guys how it looks like the lines. And then I'm going to remove everything again and then properly weld it, CO2 weld the front the item, so the cradle. So we're going to weld that, and then like I said, I'm going to give you guys a walk around quickly just to show you how the lines look, and then remove everything again and then do the welding. And as soon as the welding is done, we can start with the parts on the engine bay, or close all the holes and smoothen out everything, make holes for the brake lines to go through, because I'm going to relocate them. So yeah, let me show you guys quickly. It's just very dirty. Fenders was hanging on the wall for a while, but you can check the lines on nicely. All the lines. Let me move the car back a bit for you guys. Okay, this is a little bit better now. So this is not all the parts going on the car, it's just for fitting purposes. So you can see all the lines are nice. So there's still a lot of work to be done. Like I said, this was the first thing to get done, to get everything straightened up and to align. So from now we have to remove everything again, do all the welding, and then we can start with the engine bay. So yeah, that's what it is now, and then stay tuned for the rest of the videos and the parts. So this is going to be a lacquer build, so you guys can follow every episode of the build. So I think it's going to look lacquer. So keep tuned, guys.
One hour later. Many hours later.
Okay guys, as you can see, we did a lot of welding work on the car up until now. I'm going to show you guys quickly how it looks. So the cradle is welded in, all the holes and things we don't want to use, we did close them, weld them closed. I'm going to make some templates with cardboard and then cut it out with a piece of steel, on a piece of steel, and then weld it in as well. So I'm going to show you where we're going to do it, but first of all let me show you guys what we welded everything, so then you have a better idea. So all the holes on the shock towers, where the mountings come, we made a little bit stronger, all that. So the car was in something in the past, so maybe a small accident or whatever, but there's all the places we welded. We even gave it a good run there, so everywhere where the mounts will be and all that, so that it's stronger, we welded quite nice there, even made it stronger there. Same with this side. So everything is welded in now. We closed all the holes on the cradle that we're not going to use, and then so I'm going to make a template of cardboard that goes there like this. Then this whole place are closed. Same with this side where the power steering will be. So we're going to make it from here nicely all the way through. So then these gaps are closed as well. I don't like that. So we're going to close it like that. So that whole place will be closed. We weld it in, and then we'll just smooth it up with some filler. And yeah, so that's how it looks at the moment. That's the plates what we're going to use. So I'm just going to quickly clean up the place, get a little bit better and clean at the moment, and then from there I'll make a video of where we're going to do with the cardboard and all that things, and then show you before we weld it in. And then after that we're going to grind all these things nice and smooth. So okay, so check you guys now. guys, so we made it. Let's see it like that. So we're gonna draw it around the card box, and then we can just cut it. So then we know it's gonna fit properly. So we test it with the cardboard. So yes, let's do that quickly. Okay, so that will be the driver's side. Passenger side. So yeah, now we just need to cut it quickly, test fit it again. If it fits properly, then we can just weld it in quickly. So let's see. Okay guys, so we're done with the most of the things now, or the two plates. I'm going to show you quickly how it looks. So it only need to be welded in properly, so you can see how nice it fits. Okay guys, so what we're going to do as well is primer this piece here and underneath the plate, that in the future it doesn't rust and give us problems in the future. So this side as well, we'd already sanded it. We're going to give it a good primer, and underneath this one as well, so that whenever there's some thing underneath the water or something went in that we don't know, it won't rust at least. So yeah, so let's do that, and then we'll do the welding. Okay guys, so we're done with all the grinding work on all the welding that we did, of closing all the holes down that we're not going to use anymore. Like all these holes, we closed them all up, so we're not going to use the original strut brace places anymore. We're going to put the strut brace from there. So we finished with all the grinding. So next step will be sanding all the old rust, the surface rust, just sand it off with the 320. And then after the 320 we will sand the whole engine bay with P80, so that we can do the body filler work. So we're going to close up all these places here so it's nice and smooth. All the spot welds that's normally here, we're going to fill that up with body filler so you get that smooth look. and then like this lines, we're gonna close it up with a body filler and make everything new and everything flat, so that you can see it's gonna look, like I said, I don't want all these lines in, so whenever you open the engine bay, it must have like a flat look. I don't want all the small dents and all the spot welds and all those things. So yeah, we're gonna sand that off quickly, and then as soon as I'm finished with the P80 and the 320, and then from there we will start with the body filler work. Okay guys, so we're done with all the shaving and body filler work and everything like that. So it's time to mask up the car and all the parts and then start with the primer work. So I also fixed the fender and the door. So while we're busy with the body filler work and the primer, and I'm going to paint the white, so I can just as well blend in the marks that I showed you before on the door and the fender. So that's fixed already as well. So let me show you guys quickly how it looks. So there you can see the plates that we built or cut out, welded in, nice and smoothed out now. There's the right hand side, left hand side. Just gonna quickly remove that bolt and sand out that little bit of paint there, because I don't like paint underneath the bolts. So as you can see there, and then the top piece of the Cradle also, we closed up all the holes, made it smooth. Yeah, I'm not going to close all the holes and everything, it's not necessary. We most probably going to paint this black with this thing, with the inner part. So, but the inside will still be white, so whenever you look in the inside it will still be clean. The reason why we're going to make it black is for whenever the bumper is open there where the intercooler is, I don't want it to be white there, because the bumper is white as well. So, and then there's the door that we fixed. Like I said, I'm just going to put a little bit of primer there and we'll just blend it in. It's not necessary to paint the whole car, the car is still good enough.